guys, so welcome back to the channel. I hope you're all doing very well. We're going to jump straight back into the Leeds United transfer news, and unfortunately we're going to start off with a little bit of a blow regarding Tomori from Chelsea. However, it's not all doom and gloom. We're going to be discussing the concrete bid launched for Erick Pulgar from Fiorentina, and one of the Leeds United forward men is now one of the most sought after players in the EFL. Now we're going to start off by looking at the Tomori news. As of late, rumours have been gathering steam that the Chelsea defender was on his way to Elland Road for a short-term loan to kind of solve the issues we've been having with the defensive back line. But it looks like Chelsea are now set to block that move entirely. They've suffered an injury to Thomas Christensen, another centre-back, which leaves them with only, I believe, Rudiger as a backup to Kurt Zouma and Thiago Silva. So they are now looking to keep a hold of Fikayo Tomori. It's a little bit of a blow. I really do think we need to get a short-term centre-back fix. I know a lot of people are happy with the combination of Ayling and Struijk. I can't help wondering if we would be performing better if we had maybe Ayling in his preferred position on the right. Just fill in with another centre back. We know that Robin Koch and Llorente are out for a long time. Cooper's injured as well. I do think we need to bring in a centre back on loan, but it looks like the Tomori news has had the brakes pumped on that, and it looks like it's come to a stop. All is not lost in the defensive kind of side of things, though. Leeds have apparently expressed an interest in Kouadio Kone. I might have, completely butchered the name there. He plays for Toulouse in League 2, the French league. He's a central midfielder, defensive midfielder role, and he can easily slot in as a sort of backup to that Calvin Phillips position. RMC Sports saying that Leeds have inquired about the availability of the DM, and nothing too serious so far. Toulouse apparently have increased his price tag by about 50%, so we're not sure if that's going to lead anywhere. Now, the Chilean midfielder, Erick Pulgar, currently playing for Fiorentina, has been subject of a lot of talk and a lot of rumours around Leeds. His name's been mentioned quite a lot, and it looks like now there's been a bit of a concrete bid that's been made for him. Di Marzio, Italian newspaper, have reported that a concrete offer from Leeds has come in at around 9 million. This looks to just be testing the waters a little bit, as Fiorentina themselves paid 9 million for Pulgar when he first arrived, and they'll be looking to get a little bit more for him. Since joining Fiorentina, Pulgar has played 53 times, and he's had an assist in 15 kind of goals from the midfield position. Marcelo Bielsa himself has requested to look into the signing of Pulgar. Clearly he's really impressed, he's really interested in him, and we know if Bielsa green lights a player, Orta, Rads, the rest of the gang are going to be really seriously looking into this. Pulgar is such a talented player. He's already a regular in the Chile first team, in the international first team. He's impressed for Fiorentina this year. He's capable of getting goals, assists. It could really solve a bit of the problem in kind of the midfield. Is he more of a creative player, or is he more of a box-to-box midfielder? Someone let me know on that. But like I said, the £9 million offer does just look to be, testing the waters a little bit and hoping for a response back. I think if we are going to land him, we're going to have to pay a lot more. How much more? I'm not sure. But I think if we can land Pulgar for anything less than 20 million, that would be a ridiculously good deal. I wouldn't go much higher than that, but 20 million for Pulgar, I think would be worth it. We're talking about another internationally capped player and a mercurial talent. Yeah, Pulgar would slot straight in with the Leeds United side, and it looks like a concrete offer of 9 million has been made, and we're going to see what Fiorentina respond with very soon. And it looks like one of the Leeds United forward men is now one of the most in-demand players in the EFL. Tyler Roberts. We did say that I wanted Roberts to go out on loan. I thought it would be the best move for him. And apparently a lot of other clubs agree. We mentioned that Bournemouth were very interested in him, but Derby County We know Derby were interested in the summer, but now they have launched a formal inquiry into the availability of Roberts for the January window. Sheffield Wednesday also appear to be interested. This would be such a good move. I did see comments, saying that they wanted to keep Roberts at the club. I don't even see him as a backup to Bamford. I mean, be honest with me now. Leave it down in the comments. If Bamford gets injured, or he gets suspended, do you want Tyler Roberts to come in to replace him? Not for me. No, I just don't see that working. I would much prefer to either see Rodrigo be moved up into that position, or I would actually give one of the youngsters, Gelhardt or Greenwood, a shot over Roberts. He hasn't impressed me. And maybe a really good loan spell in the Championship would be just the thing to get his confidence back and really give him the boost that he needs if he's getting regular game time and scoring goals. And I do think that Derby would be the perfect club for him to go to. At the moment, they're kind of mid-table-ish. They started the season awfully. But it does mean that he would get regular game time. I believe he's a much better alternative than their current front players. And that's really what Roberts needs at the moment. Consistent game time and the chance to really turn his career around. I'm not convinced that Tyler Roberts is a Premier League calibre player. And the longer he sits on the bench at Leeds, the less likely we're able to get anything out of him. If a loan spell at Derby goes well, who knows, they might want to put in an offer for him. 3 million, 4 million. That would be a good return on investment for Tyler Roberts, and it would be the best thing for his career. So I'm really, really pleased to see that Derby have made an inquiry, and I do hope that Roberts goes on loan. Also, let me know in the comments the transfers that you'd like to see in different positions. Who would you like to see brought in maybe as backup in the defence? Who do you want to see brought in the midfield? Do you want to see a striker, a backup striker brought in? Maybe even a couple of wingers. Put down in the comments below who you'd like to see brought in January, and in the next video I will pick out the best comment and give a little bit of a shout out. We're going to bring that back. That's going to be all from me in the transfer news. It looks like Erick Pulgar could be the marquee signing in January as Leeds look to strengthen in some areas, and it's looking increasingly likely that Tyler Roberts will be leaving on loan, and if he does, I wish him all the best. I hope he does really well back in the Championship if he chooses to go. That's going to be all from me today. Thank you very much for watching. Please, if you do enjoy the content that I'm putting out, please remember to subscribe. We're hoping to break 1,000 subscribers. That would be sensational stuff. Like and comment, all that good stuff as well. It would mean the world to me, and it helps to keep the channel going. We're going to come out tomorrow with the Leeds against Crawley FA Cup preview. I'm going to give you my rundown on the starting 11 that I want to see and my score predictions. So please stay tuned for that as well. And check out my Premier League mid-season review as well. It's a good watch, I promise. But that's all from me. Thank you very much for watching. And as always, stay safe.